Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here tonight to win this great award. It's been a few years that Dick and I have talked about this, and very fortunate to come out finally. And I know Dick's very excited about this because he's been on me for about 4 or 5 years now, 3 years about this award, and I'm very fortunate to be here tonight, and it's a great honor. Dick does so much for the Red Sox, and throughout the years he's been great to me. It's the funniest thing. I go in the locker room, coming in, just normal routine, and next thing you know, I look over and I see somebody coming in, and it's Dick. He always has something to say to me, whether it be some base running thing I do wrong or something I do right, and whether it be good or bad, it's always great to see him, and it's always a pleasure to come home and see you come in and always give good advice. And to the day I stop playing for the Red Sox, I know Dick will always be there to tell me what I'm doing wrong and doing the good things. And I promised Dick this year I'm going to run through the base and not stop 5 feet after the base, because that is his biggest pet peeve, is I stop too hard after it. So. But it's great to be back here in Lowell. I think one of the greatest things of coming to Lowell is because where it's my beginnings in professional baseball. I'll never forget the day Matt Haas came into my house in Ohio and opened up this notebook and said, "All right, well, if you're going to sign today, you're going to go to Lowell." And I'm thinking to myself, where is Lowell, Massachusetts? Well, I didn't even care where Lowell, Massachusetts was, because you could tell me I'm going anywhere and I'm going to sign that contract and play baseball professionally. And I'll tell you what, when I got here, I was so amazed just to find so many great fans and great people here in this city that support such a great organization. And I'll tell you, to this day, when people talk about Lowell, I just remember, probably one of the first days when I walked in, and I was very fortunate because I walk in the door and the owner of the team starts singing the alma mater and the fight song for UC, where I went to college. So, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know the words to this song, but now I'm starting to learn them here out in Lowell, Massachusetts. So, Drew, I appreciate it. I don't know, where's Drew? Drew, thank you so much. That was one of the greatest things, is just walking the door, and it felt like having they gave you the feeling, Drew and Joanne gave you the feeling of having a mother and father away from home. A lot of people don't realize that. I know a lot of fans here realize, but when you first go into Major League or you go into professional baseball, everyone always thinks of all the money involved. Well, I thought when I signed my contract, my little contract that I got, it was the greatest thing ever, but realizing the paycheck was $875 a month, I didn't really know what the real world was until then. But they did everything in their power to make sure, that we were fed well, from the gator pit and the steak tips and all the great stuff that we had here. It was unbelievable, and you never forget that stuff. And everyone always asks me and comes up to me, "Hey, what are your greatest stories?" And and like some of these guys will, I'll tell them, your greatest stories aren't at the major league level. Your greatest stories are at the minor league level, because when you're making $875 a month and then you kick out a little $300 for the dorm, you don't have much to live off of. So you make some good stories of how you make ways, how you make ends meet. And that's where the camaraderie always came through, is all the guys sticking together. I don't want to talk about the nice nights. I don't know if the Lowell Brew House is still here and intact, but we had a few good nights there and enjoyed it. But it was fun, and it's always good to come back here. I know the last time I was here, I think I hurt myself, which we're not going to try to do that again. I don't want to DL stints and playing here again. But it's always a pleasure to come up and to be here tonight to accept this award. It means a lot, and to see a lot of familiar faces from my first season in pro ball. It really puts on a smile, and I just want to say thank you to all those people and all the fans of Lowell for doing so much for me in my professional career, because just those experiences I had here in Lowell went a long way, and it really meant a lot to me how much people really truly cared, and to this day still care and root for me every day. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone here. And you know, there's so many people with the Lowell Spinners I could thank along the years, but I just want to say thanks again for inviting me, and Dick, thanks again for this award, and it's an honor. So I appreciate everything, and hopefully next year we'll bring back another World Series.